And we are live. Hey guys, it's Blue and Morden. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft. We last left off. We had just run Mogushon Vaults and figured out some stuff about that. And did a good chunk of Throne of Thunder. And today, we're going to finally return to Siege of Orgrimmar, because we haven't done that in a minute. Let me just check who's up real quick over here.
Stop them! The animus must not be disturbed!
Still? Okay.
The power, it cannot be wielded this way! You tempt forces you do not understand! You have doomed yourselves. It is
Okay.
unleashed.
Are you already in game?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
Siege of Orgrimmar.
Should I bring Finn or a different character?
Okay, definitely different characters. The first achievement, basically requires you have a druid as well. So, we have to do 2 druids. For the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, because the first one is basically we have to root. The first one is basically going to be like a 30+ minute achievement. Because we have to basically, the first boss, we have to root all of his like little dark puddles. And make sure, yeah. So we need something that can root, which would be druids.
Well, you can also freeze them, and you can do the polymorph and
that is true, actually. Yeah, I was trying to think like I forgot that you had polymorph and freeze on Finn, so I guess you can bring Finn.
Well, I'm fine with bringing a druid. It's just I haven't played her in a while.
Fallen Protectors, I'm not even sure if we should bother with at the current moment, because that one's actually ridiculous.
I don't think you and I can do that one alone. We're definitely going to need more people for that.
Yeah, that one, that's one that I've already kind of decided with Fallen Protectors. I'm just going to go in and look for an actual group for that one. Because, like, you can technically alter for that one, but you have to be, like, stupid fast. Like, almost, like, like, you may as well have multiple World of Warcraft things open at the same time level fast. So, it's, yeah, that one's just straight up going to require, like, an actual group of 5 people. I think. Iron Juggernaut, we need to DPS him to 50%. Okay.
And then what?
He spawns like a laser that we have to run through some of the ads and stuff that he automatically spawns. So that one's just a matter of getting them to 50%. That's the only thing we have to worry about there. Thok the Dino, that's the one where we actually need a Warlock, so we can basically nuke ourselves.
Well, the Warlock won't nuke you. She'll just nuke herself.
The problem is that both of us have to be below 50%.
Right, so you need to find a way to hurt yourself.
I thought, you know, you could create scory stones or something that did that.
Not to my knowledge.
I know back in, I know in Classic that was a thing. Like, you could have, like, soul stones. And, like, anyone could use them if you gave them out. And they did damage to you.
Yeah, but a soul stone's only going to bring you back to life if you die.
It was some...
It's not gonna hurt.
I don't know what it was. I thought it was a soul stone, but there was... I know for a fact there was, like, some warlock thing. Like, some sort of stone that basically gives you mana in exchange for taking away some of your life. And you can give it to, like, anybody can use it kind of thing, but only warlocks can create it kind of thing. I don't know. I have no idea exactly what it is, but I do distinctly remember that.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah. I know it was a thing back in, like, Classic. I don't know if it's retail. But anyway, we have to both get ourselves below half for that one. For now, we are the Paragon. Yeah, that one's just going to be a multiple times through. Garrosh looks like it's another skill check, kind of. I don't think it's as bad as the Will of the Emperor, but it's still definitely a skill check. Yeah, it looks like the only one that specifically requires a specific character would be Thok, so that we can get ourselves below half. And that would be a Warlock, and I don't know if Warlocks exactly have crowd control that's usable.
Not really. I mean, their succubus can, like, CC people.
They have Banish. They used to have Banish, but I think it can only be cast on one thing at a time.
Are you gonna invite me or what?
Oh, are you in the game? You didn't say anything.
I've been standing outside the entrance for like 5 minutes.
You never said anything, so I was like, I'm just waiting for you still. Okay. Do you actually think... Who has the best crowd control stuff? Would it be Finweaver or...
Well, I don't know. See, Finweaver can only... Well, she could do mass... She could buy the spell from Mass Polymorph. But, I mean, that's not going to be any different than Mass Entanglement, which I currently have. So.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't really matter then. Raid difficulty, it doesn't matter. We'll just do 10. That might be a mistake for the one that we have to bring down to 50%. We will find out.
Ah, we adventure together again. Except this time, I am afraid the circumstances are much more dire. The land is scarred. The ever-blooming tree.
One does not simply escape Cho.
Once, the Titans used these life-giving waters to create and shape all life in
You probably skip all
Pandaria.
this.
Yeah, probably.
It is
Can't get up there,
these
though.
waters that kept the Vale in bloom. Their runoff into the Valley of the Four Winds created the most fertile farmland in the world. And now, the malignance of the old god has manifested itself within the waters. Such a foul, foul thing. Destroy it before it seeps deep into the soil
Wait.
and corrupts all of Pandaria.
Pandaria raid. Where's the achievement? Here it is. Okay.
So, let's say we get like 2 each time.
Yep.
We need 10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how long it takes for him to enter that phase or if we have to do anything.
We don't, remember? We literally don't have to damage him at all. We just have to start the fight.
That worked. Alright. He has pulled. No, we do actually have to punch him.
Really?
Apparently it says he only goes into that phase when he hits 0. So it is literally like kill him and then he enters that phase. Supposedly.
I don't remember.
We can reset. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so we have to kill him in that phase. Alright. It's these dark ones, I believe, that we need to root.
Alright, I got 2.
I got 2 as well. I'm trying to get
No,
2.
you need mass entanglement. Regular entanglement will only do 1 at a time.
I did not get mass entanglement.
Okay, you need to respec.
I can't because we're in combat.
I'm well aware. Otherwise, you're just going to get 1 at a time. You can't do 2. So does it tell you, does it count them? Does it tell you that you got 2 or?
We have to wait until he comes back up and then kill them.
And then kill them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
We
not
don't-
going to work because mass entanglement has a 30-second cooldown and it comes off long before he comes back up.
Okay, so we have to do it 1 at a time.
Yeah.
Here's the
Crap.
veil.
Hold on.
I got 1.
Yeah, we're just going to have to do, like, I get 1 and you get 1.
This will just take like 15 minutes. Does your mass sting on Fenreaver last longer?
Oh, hell if I know. I've never used mass polymorph.
I'm not even sure if these guys would be affected by polymorph because they're elementals. Does polymorph affect elementals?
I don't remember that either. Don't ask me hard questions on a night when I got woken up by a storm 3 times. Alright, there's my Tears of the Veil.
2 and 3. Alright, that's 4 and 5. Alright, we're at 5 out of 10. Bonk. Oh. 6 and 7. Dead. We go again. You shall not pass.
Just you, though. Everyone else can go. Eight and 9. Dead. So you get the achievement before he dies or after?
After.
So we won't know if we screwed it up until after we kill him.
Pretty much, yeah. But I've been keeping track, so.
Well, that was my bad because I didn't realize mass entanglement wouldn't hold them for so long. It would be kind of cheatsy.
Okay, now we can kill. Actually kill this time.
That means actually killing the black ones.
Yep. I didn't get them all.
It's okay. We got him down to like half.
There we go.
Oh, you have done it. The waters are pure once more. Can you feel their life-giving energies flow through you? It will take much time for the veil to heal, but you have given us hope.
We'll just kill these guys because this next boss is the one that like actually requires a group.
Or somebody with insane hand-eye coordination, which is not me.
I mean, in order to pull it off, like I was looking at the guides, and the guides were like, unless you literally have 5 different instances of World of Warcraft open on different characters, it is physically impossible.
Even then, you're dealing with all sorts of things. Like, what if you lag? What if you have infinitesimal lag? You know, like that's just
basically
too much stress.
Yeah, it absolutely requires 5 people. It's physically impossible otherwise.
Can it be? Oh no. No. The Golden Lotus?
Iron Juggernaut, we need to DPS him. Okay, Iron Juggernaut next.
Defend this place.
As soon as we get over there.
What happens when he gets to 50%?
Well, throughout the fight, he spawns a crap ton of mines, and at 50%, he basically unleashes like an I-beam that's basically, he superheats the mines, and then we have to run around and jump on the superheated mines.
Oh yeah, we got some of them last time. Did they not count? Do you have to do it all in one go?
We didn't get any of them because we didn't get them down to 50%. Because we kept stomping on the mines, but the mines don't count unless they're specifically superheated, which doesn't start happening until 50%.
Titans. must have been hidden
Gotcha.
away long before recorded history, and with good reason.
And we
In the
stood there for like
chamber
10 minutes and then we couldn't figure it out.
our
So
peaceful land.
we're like, we're just gonna kill it and I'll look it up.
Halt! Oh my, what is this? Hello, I am Lord Walker Cho.
No further corruption will enter the heart chamber.
Huh.
Further corruption?
That's weird.
Oh no, we are here to stop the corruption and save Pandaria.
Why can't I slash dance?
Wish to purge
I can't either.
corruption?
There we go. Jesus.
Yes, please let
Is
us
it
pass.
what? Is it because we're standing right next to
Should
him?
you pass
I don't
this
know.
door at this time, you would fail.
Okay,
You,
that was
all
weird.
of you, are corrupted with the insidious
I typed it like
blade
5
known
times.
as pride.
I thought, yeah, I did too.
You stand tall and proud atop your accomplishments.
Let me emote game.
And this will be your downfall. Should you wish to defeat the corruption, you will first need to purify the corruption within yourselves. Speak to me again when you are prepared to face your inner demons.
Yay.
Very well. I will create a field to keep your corruption quarantined. Prove yourselves worthy, and I will let you pass. The light cleanses, but it is not gentle. Gird yourselves and be purified. You have been judged and proven yourselves worthy. But be warned. What lies beyond will try your souls to their utmost. When you are fully prepared, you may enter the chamber.
Yay. Murder time.
The corruption is amplified. The fragments must be purged before it becomes too great.
I gotta build up my there it is.
You're what?
That.
Don't speak, friend. I will take you to the healers. I will find help. Try to hold up the shore for as long as you can.
Target something first. It did not matter. It comes. Steal your hearts and prepare your souls.
Hey, oh, rude.
Jerk. I'm trying to
Oh,
loot.
hey, I got an achievement.
Nice.
So Hellscream's arrogance unleashed the last of the Shah. I am not surprised.
Look here. He left his weapon behind.
There we go.
Jaina, you're being rude.
Gore howl.
This means he's completely unhinged.
News to no one, Regent Lord. King Rin's fleet is converging on Orgrimmar as we speak.
Likewise, Sylvanas and I have both.
So the
sent
guy
ships
who
to support
voices
Belgium's
Lorthamar
revolution.
is the voice
I'm
of
warning you,
Fenris
Orgrimmar.
in Dragon Age
The
2.
Alliance is besieging the city.
Huh.
And we will destroy Hellscream. Your people
Which you would not
best
know
stay
if you
out of
haven't
our
played
way.
Dragon Age or
I
Dragon
have
Age
not
2.
played Dragon Age 2.
It is always a pleasure to see you, Lady.
You should
Pride.
at some point though. It's a pretty good
Come,
story.
heroes! Through the portal! The siege of Orgrimmar begins.
Well, I mean, you'd have to play Dragon Age first, and then Dragon Age 2.
The Alliance needs heroes
She said
like
Siege of
you.
Orgrimmar, roll credits.
High King, I've brought reinforcements.
Oh god, this.
You heroes are a sight.
You want to do the towers this time? Since I did them last time?
Secure the bay. We're taking a pounding.
I can open a portal to the
We don't have to keep people alive this time. We can just both do them.
Once the area is clear, we'll make landfall.
They don't go off at the
Champions.
same time. Like, there's one tower, and then
You
done. and then
stay at
there's
one
another
tower, I go to the other tower.
Yeah, and then you just sit there because it's not going to activate until the first tower's done.
Your ships will burn, and you with them.
Yeah, so you go to the first tower, you
You have to actually click on the bombs. You know? I mean, it's fine if you just want to run a kill team, but you do have to click on the bombs.
I did not mean to do that. Oh my god, I took damage from the explosion, so it didn't let me click on the stupid bomb.
You think you have won? We are orcs, pure of blood, commanded by the greatest war chief who ever lived. Your blood will fill this bay.
Wait, can I just do a funny? Can I just? Or does it physically
Question.
not? What's up?
Can you get on?
Yep. I did find out how to get
Cool.
mount form, by the way. Apparently I have to go to, actually, I think you told me.
Well,
I
it's
still
good
need-
because I don't remember.
Yeah, apparently you have to go to Moonglade. I need to get mount form.
Let's do that right now.
I'll do that after.
I also have this.
Knowledge do you seek? Never.
Well done. Landing parties, form
Yep,
up.
that's also apparently
Footmen to the
Moonglade.
front.
The Dragonborn supporting the war chief.
Very
My
old,
scouts
very
learned all
old
about
character.
Warlord Zaina. Bring her proto-drake down, and the rest of the Dragonmaw will crumble.
We're going to need some serious fire.
Commandeer those towers.
Yeah.
Turn the anti-air batteries around and blast her from the sky.
So if you're doing
Some of
towers,
you
they're
should
going to
stay
start on this
behind
tower
to
over
hold the
here.
landing zone.
Okay, you do that tower. It's
Dragonmaw clan, retake the docks and push them into the sea.
You know, if everybody
Bill.
dies down there,
Hellscream and the true.
you have to start over.
Here they come.
Like, you can literally fail the encounter. There's nobody over there.
Just do the tower. I'm waiting for you to do the tower so this one activates.
Okay, the progress is 15%.
Oh yeah, I actively doing it.
Need to get closer.
It's not up to me. The little gnomes come up and start banging on the door, and you have to protect the gnomes.
I thought you actually like had to click things.
No, you just protect the gnomes, because they are really, really, like, they die very quickly. So when the guy comes up and smacks them, like, you're like, oh crap, then you gotta start over.
Dragonmaw, advance!
I'm out of range.
Fragile is the word I was looking for that I couldn't think of.
It's too far away.
Come on. Up.
$90. Come on, little gnomes.
I'm trying to figure out if there's any potential spot I might be able to stand where I can nuke him.
Scream!
Tower's down. We fight through these like 30 mobs to get to the roof.
Blizzard. Lead them into it. One down, one to
They've breached the tower.
In the turret.
Down.
I need a target. I'm out of
Turn your
range.
siege weapons to attack that tower and bury them alive.
I need to
She's
get
turning her
closer.
siege weapons on her own towers.
What's
It's
up?
too far away.
This isn't working.
I need to get closer.
Like I'm shooting these guys, but they're not going down. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Can't exactly nuke them. I did kill I don't know if I bugged it out by killing a couple of them, because I did kill a couple of them
It
from the
worked.
sky.
The proto drake is falling.
Oh, I got her.
Where did she fall?
She is over behind the other tower, which is ever so helpful.
I don't see her behind my tower, nor yours.
It's too far away.
She's behind the north tower, but she's like stunned.
Ew, I see.
She hasn't actually come down yet.
Ew.
There she is.
Done.
We've done it.
It was weird though, because for like the first, I don't
We'll
know,
hold the
20
dogs to
seconds
the
while I was
remaining
up there, I couldn't hit
abandoned
anything.
parties. Follow the path to the gates of Orgrimmar and make contact with Vol'jin and his revolutionaries.
Did you do something?
We'll see if he's managed to keep up his end of the bargain.
I managed to reach a couple of the flying guys and kill them with regular spells. I don't know if that bugged it out.
I doubt it, because it's not really about those guys, it's about hitting her.
Alright, Iron Juggernaut. We need to get him down to 50%.
Okay, how do you
And then-
suggest we do that?
And then we run the beam through the crawler mines to superheat them.
Our
And then we
casualties
jump
are
on
too
the
heavy.
superheated crawler mines. Let me pull up the
Right.
achievement.
Don't be foolish, Vol'jin! You have no siege weapons left. You cannot win this
Okay.
battle.
Ain't no other way, man. We gotta stop Garrosh here and now. Else we'll be running the rest of our lives.
I'm lower level, so.
Perhaps our newfound reinforcements will aid us.
I'm level 70.
Okay, then you're lower level. Take off your armor and punch him.
Okay.
Did you do mythics or raids or something on that character?
I've done. What do you mean?
Because you had like almost 1,000k health, and I'm not even close.
Well, I have better gear than you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was like, did you do like some sort of raid or something?
Well, I mean, I've done a lot of raids on this character. She's very old. Alright, punching him in the face.
Yep.
Heroes, no doubt about that.
72, 62,
Blessing
52.
of the Earth Mother.
There we go.
be upon
33. I went from 52 to 33. That's great. Okay. How do we get him to do the beam thing? Oh, why is he at 23? I'm not hitting him anymore.
It looked like on my screen you might have turned around for a split second and kept auto attacking.
But I don't have him targeted.
You have to like
Don't I have to have him targeted?
you have to like double click usually, because your character will just keep attacking even if you don't have him targeted. Like just one click.
Okay,
isn't
bring the
enough.
beam right here. Beam, where's the beam? He's not doing the beam.
I've seen him do the beam, but he's not doing it at the same time as the crawler mines.
Oh. That's really stupid.
Try standing on top of the crawler mines because he seems to only be doing the beam for like a split second at a time.
Yeah. As soon as I see some. There's some.
He used it at the exact same time before I could get over there. That's not
I
the
saw
right
the
beam.
beam, but he's not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Shifting into siege mode.
What does that mean?
Oh, this might be why... Oh, I see. This might be the form that we need. But there aren't any crawler mines. Yeah, that's the beam. That's the big
okay.
beam.
Well, here's the
Super
beam.
heated.
Here's some crawler mine. Jump on him.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, I've got the beam.
I don't see any crawler mines.
I don't either.
We've got 3. We need 6.
Okay,
There they
here's some
are.
more mine.
No! Just
No
missed
beam.
it.
Okay, that's just bad RNG.
Yeah, that was your... Okay, so apparently there's RNG involved. That's fun.
Yeah.
We have to wait for him to go into siege mode again.
I'm gonna put my back to the wall so he stops throwing me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's actually dealing real damage to me. What is going on?
Don't stand on the things?
I know.
On my screen you were standing on thorns. Or whatever these things are.
Yeah, but they were only doing like 4 damage. I don't know what did hit me, so... I know what it was! I was stomping on the crawler mines. Apparently stomping on the crawler mines, which we have to do, legitimately hurts you. It's gonna go into siege.
Well, because it throws you up in the air, right? And you take
Yeah.
fall damage.
It's gonna go into siege energy. Once it hits full energy is when it goes into siege mode.
Okay.
It's at 94,
Well, if we
95.
stack up here, then the crawler mines and everything will come to us. The beam and the mines and everything will come to us if we stack. Also, I can heal myself just fine with no gear on. So I'm not sure what you meant yesterday when you said you couldn't heal me.
Because it was only healing for like 8 points of damage. 8 points whenever I was trying to heal.
Crawler mines.
Superheated.
Superheated.
I got blasted away.
You only got one superheated though. That's stupid.
I stomped on one, so that's 4. I don't think standing right next to the boss. I think stacking's a good idea, but not directly under the boss. Because
yeah, I just didn't want to get thrown again because here we go. Superheated, superheated.
Okay, now we can kill. Now we can kill. That was 6.
We only need 6?
Yeah. We only need 6.
For some reason I thought we needed 10.
Nah, it's 6.
But the gate still stands. You will not take Orgrimmar.
Fire
today.
in the hole is done.
What? Corcoran! To the gates! Now!
At them, my sisters. For Kalimdor.
Iron Juggernaut.
Rhonda.
Thok the Dino is
Don't
next.
think we're here to save you, troll.
What's
We're
the
here for
item level on
Kalimdor.
your gear?
Get forces inside the gates.
My
We'll
average
distract
item level
the
is
enemy.
360.
Okay, minus 469. That's why I have so much more health than you.
That would make sense, but this was, I do remember this was like the best stuff that was in the auction house when I looked at 70.
So go look again at 72.
But you're level 70 and you have 469 and I had 360. So clearly
Yeah, but
you've
I'm
done raids
very-
and stuff.
No, I didn't do raids. What I did were the, this is from the event that took place before the War Within came out. The 20th anniversary.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You had to go in and kill like Anixia and stuff like that.
Yeah, you did the.
Yeah.
I would
I did all
call that. I would call that raiding because that was basically a raiding event. It's not like a typical raid dungeon, but.
Have anything to say for yourself, Pandaren?
Dad.
Oh, gee. I am so sorry. We can be together now. Please, let us just go back to the theater. I am getting him out of here.
Oh, hold on one second.
What's going on?
My inventory is
Oh.
I have many.
For some reason, I thought you were like preparing some like really complex thing again, like taking off your armor again, and I was like, there's no need to.
No, I would just like to be able to pick up the loot.
Which is valid, but I just for some reason thought you were doing something like changing your abilities around or some sort of
I
preset
have
up.
a skull broken whelpling. You want one?
I'll take one.
Oh, sorry. Were you using that?
Yeah. It's not. I'm not like low on inventory space or anything, but I was. Yeah.
Well, I can bring it back up.
Bubbling pet friend. Bubbling pet friend. I think I already had one, but I didn't have 2.
Well, let's see it.
He's really, really cute, though, to be fair.
He is cute.
He is friend.
The war chief ignored my counsel. I discovered
We just kill.
he was building a compound beneath the elements. Thrall and Sourfang have already gone down below.
I can...
Go with caution. Hellscream has been assembling an arsenal down there. Goblin mercenaries, Pandaren artifacts, and some
Yeah, that's right.
sort of darkness.
You have to go to RFC, I believe.
Well, don't we have to do the event to free what's-his-face, Gammon?
I know we did last time, but I don't know if we had to.
I think we do.
We'll find out.
I don't know. See if we can skip it.
Our enemies have finally
Nope.
arrived.
I pulled
No,
something.
it just automatically pulls, I think, once you get close. I will say it is interesting that they make you do it, though, on value of, like, they don't lock it out, you just pull. Well, I guess you can not talk to him, too. There's no reason not to at that point.
I may be bruised and beaten, but the hatred boils inside me.
One of these
Many
guys is a
times
vendor.
have I
Yep, this one.
fallen at the hands of an orc, and many times have I risen again, but never again. For every orc that struck me, I will cleave 1,000 of their skulls. This ends here. I, Gammon.
Yay! Wait. Yay! Let's go kill the final boss, Ugelflint.
Super curious about how far I can get without pulling anything.
I had to kill one group that you somehow managed to miss, but so far, otherwise. Oh wait, what?
Did you pull the... Yep, you pulled the stealth dude.
I didn't know there was stealth people.
I ran right through one of the stealth people and didn't pull, so I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know how you pulled that off.
Has ever struck me down.
I forgot they were there until I was already on the other side.
I am Nagrand, fist of the wolf. You die with honor. You
Alright,
are
elevator
an
boss.
honorable orc, Nagrand. I regret what I must do.
We float on the elevator.
Oh god. Last time that happened, I fell through it. And died. And I was so mad.
I keep getting teleported around, but...
That elevator is so broken. I'm still in combat with something. What the hell?
Falk is the one where we need to get to 50% health.
Nazgrim has failed us.
Who?
Thought?
Destroy
The
these
dino? That's the next
intruders.
guy that we need to do things for.
Okay. How are you gonna get to 50%?
I don't know. Again, I genuinely thought Warlocks had thing, like you could make something.
I will not fall again.
I will go log on my Warlock, but I'm pretty sure I do not have anything that's going to hurt you.
Taste my axe. It cannot end like this.
What's the achievement even called?
Yeah, I'm in my garrison.
Giant dinosaur versus mega snail. No, retail, please.
Well, if there was something a warlock could do, they've changed it now. No class can harm a friendly player. Like, there is no class that can do it.
Okay, I do know that Warlock used to be able to like create some sort of thing that like let you take damage in exchange for gaining mana, and like you could trade it with other players.
Might be something you can buy on the auction house.
That's what I'm looking at right now. That might be. For example. There is a forbidden flounder that apparently does damage.
Pinch Whistle Nitro Fuel is an alcoholic beverage that you consume, and then you can ignite yourself by standing in a campfire.
We would need a campfire.
Yeah, but you can pull one of those up if you have cooking. I mean, that's a... You can drop those all over the place. And all of my characters have cooking. Also, if you have the little Ragnaros pet, you can set yourself on fire. That's funny.
This is so stupid.
Okay, so basically you just need to buy a couple of these and I'll put down a cooking fire before we pull. and then you just drink and stand in the fire, and it'll get you down apparently to 25%.
Completely forget everything, because I've been looking at Wowhead. Apparently, Thok only goes down below 50% if 5 different characters are below 50% health. Which means this is...
What's the name of the achievement?
Giant Dinosaur versus Mega Snail. I was looking it up. According to like every Wowhead comment, apparently he only enters the phase that we would need if 5 different players are below 50% health. Meaning, we would need an actual group for this one too. Which is really stupid. Like, that one's just straight up dumb. At least that's according to, like, the comments I was seeing on Wowhead.
So it can't be solo.
Yep, you are actually required to have a group of 5 players, and they all have to be online at the same time, so you can't even order for it. Like, it literally checks for that. That is genuinely stupid.
Yep. Well, for future notice, if you ever need to damage yourself, just grab one of these drinks and stand in a fire. You can buy them from a guy in Stormwind. I mean, they literally are sold pretty much everywhere. Like I said, you can get them from a guy in Stormwind. So I don't need my Warlock then, is what you're telling me.
Nope.
That's the second achievement in that raid where you need at least 5 people.
Apparently, you just need a straight up full raid to complete this raid. Period. Like, that's really dumb.
I'm sorry. What character was that? Oh, that.
I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I'm kind of just thinking that it would just be better for me to just come in Siege of Orgrimmar, finish it with 5 players, and just do like a full achievement run with the group.
Well, sure, but I mean, there's stuff that we can do now while we're here.
Yeah, but I don't know. At this point, when Thok is this far in, it probably just makes sense to just do it all as a 5-man group instead of just bothering.
Right, but you can't do that until next week anyway, because you've already killed half the raid.
We can always just reset at any point with Siege of Orgrimmar.
So we can go outside right now and reset, and the first boss will be back up.
Everything would be back up.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100% positive. The thing is that you just don't get any loot. But if you reset every raid and dungeon post Siege of Orgrimmar, you can just keep resetting it like constantly. The only thing is that you only get loot for the first time you kill them. But we don't care about loot, we care about achievements.
I care about loot. I have transmogs to get.
Well, I don't care about loot, so...
I just got new gauntlets. Just now, off whatever that trash mob you killed. Well, it's up to you. I mean, we can, since you can reset it, we can go ahead, since we're here, go ahead and clear it. Or, you know, you can go see if you can find a group.
I mean, we could just...
You want to see how fast we can clear it?
We could just clear it just for the sake of transmogs, if you want to.
Well, I mean, I can go outside and clear it by myself for transmogs. I don't have to do it in a group. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I think it probably just makes more sense to knock it all out as a group of 5 instead of bothering.
Okay. Then I wish you very good luck finding a group.
Yeah, so.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure that there are people who are achievement hunting for this. You know, and if you get to like, you've got 4 people and you need 1 more, I'll be happy to come help. But, you know, you might be better off finding people who can actually, you know, dance.
Well, dancing isn't required. You just need to have 5 players there. It's really dumb.
That second boss is going to require some dancing because it's not only that you have to have 5 people, you have to have 5 people spaced out, each of them 50 yards apart from each other, which means you have to clear that whole area of all those Shaw traps.
Yeah, and then you have as much time as possible to preset it up so everybody's 50 yards apart, and then you just pull and then it happens. Like you don't have to like actively be dancing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can like preset up so everybody's 50 yards apart before you pull the boss.
Alright, but if you do that, you need to go buy some of that stuff because you want to be prepared. You don't want to get in there and be like, oops, I forgot to buy the alcohol, you know?
Yeah.
So
what was the alcohol called?
Pinch Whistles Nitro Fluid or whatever.
Hold on. The problem is that I did see everybody was mentioning a different item on Wowhead, and the alcohol requires a campfire. And
yes, but you can pull that up if you have cooking. Cooking gives you an instant campfire. Even if you're level 1. A level 1 cook gets a campfire. I have cooking on all of my characters.
Forbidden Flounder.
So like go talk to the cooking trainer, get your cooking fire.
Why not just get Forbidden Flounder?
I don't know where Forbidden Flounder comes from.
Apparently you can just find it on the auction house.
Wow. That doesn't sound like fun.
What's the item that everybody was mentioning?
Apparently there's an achievement for eating this. This is going to kill you.
You can stop eating it. It only kills you if you keep eating it all the way.
Well, the achievement is if you eat it for 30 seconds, if you have somebody healing you, the achievement will pop. Alright, well, get yourself some forbidden flounder and find a group.
I think I'm gonna not even attempt that until after I've 100%ed the other raids.
Okay.
Stop them! The animus must not be disturbed! The power, it cannot be wielded this way!
Yeah.
You tempt forces you do not understand! You have doomed yourselves.
Alrighty, well,
Is
that's it for this episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Blue Emerald, signing off. Good night, everybody.